Hello! Welcome back to another episode of Steve Actually Does Something. Let's go down to the prison. You want to? Got up this morning, the baby asked me what was on my agenda today, and I told her I was going to go down to the jail. She looked at me like I was nuts. What it is we got a regional jail down the road down there, the next county over. And there's a minimum security prison back over yonder too. But down behind that is there's a little park. I think it's Atwater Park, I believe. I can't remember the name of it. Appomattox Regional Park, something like that. But that's where that daggone kayak launch is at. And I want to go over there and check it out. I checked it out earlier this spring, but the fella I'm going to borrow the kayak from until I figure out whether I want to get one or whether I even like it or not, he come over to visit me the other day because he hadn't seen me in a couple of weeks since I was over there asking him about it, and I had to tell him about the daggone my back problem, and I'm just now getting to where I feel comfortable going out on the water in it, you know, paddling and picking it up and carrying it. I said so, but he's getting ready to run out of town for a couple of weeks. He said, "Hey man, you want it anytime? Just go over and get it. Grab the paddle and all the floats and everything with it, the life jacket and everything." He said, "Take it, keep it as long as you need it." So I told him I'll probably run over there probably next week and give it a shot. I want to try it out a few times before I actually spend my money to get one. I might not even like it. So, but we'll head over yonder and I'll catch up with you when we get there. Alright, we just turned off the main road. Turned back here behind the jail. Get the jail off to the left there. Get around this curve here, you get a better look at it. And the prison's on the other side of that. A little minimum security prison. Been there for decades, centuries. But down here to at the end of this road here, there's a little park to the right where you can go park at. And then there's a little trail that leads back down to the river. But that's where I came at earlier this spring. And I parked and walked down the trail down to there's the jailhouse, the regional jail, pre-release center. But I walked down the trail to the kayak thing, but they told me I could drive. I asked one of the park rangers, and they said, "No, you can drive." So that's what we're going to do today. I'll pull in that little park area. Let you see how it works. It's just a little parking area here. There's a trailhead right here. Appomattox Regional Park is the name of it. So we'll go on down to the river. Take you down that little trail. It's like a one-lane road, all it is down there. But the park ranger said, "Yeah, you can drive right on down there." And I said, "Well, that'd be good." Oops. I see somebody do that in a fancy truck. It only takes about, I don't know what it was, about 15 minutes to get here, about 10 miles, I guess, and that's going through town about 30 miles an hour, so it ain't far. It's the only bad curve in the place here. It's a blind curve, and if you got to meet another car, you're in a world of hurt. Canoe road right down here. Now I walked all this past spring, ain't but about a mile or so. sounds worse than it is. They got a parking space down here. They got, there goes deer. Look at them go. Make sure there ain't no more coming. Picnic pavilion, bathrooms, I think they got canoe rentals down this way too. So we'll see how it goes. This park was built by, I don't know about the park, but the daggone boat ramp was built by an organization called FLOR. Friends of the Lower Appomattox River, I think is how it goes. And they do a lot of good around here. We got a nice natural resource down here, and they do a lot of good. They put in bathrooms and clean up and build these kayak launches and stuff like that. So just come right around here and should be able to park right over here. There's the river. Now, parking lot's on the other side. I should have took the left-hand turn. Well, maybe not. We'll figure it out. I'll take another loop around and figure it out. I think that's a parking area back over yonder. Like I said, I walked last time. I didn't drive down here. Let's find us a place to park at. Right up in here. Alright, here it is. You can just set it right there on the wood and let it slide right on down as you're going. That's what they did it for. A little ramp. My buddy come by and he told me that this thing was too steep. Ain't no way he'd be able to carry it down. And I got to thinking I couldn't remember. But that's all it is. You just let it slide on down and then you carry it on to the little boat ramp here. They got some kayaks you can unlock and everything. You can rent them. Might do that one day. But you just carry it over here. And they got these little rollers here you can put it on. Just grab them handlebars and just shift right on off. Purpose of doing it out here is it's not near as busy as the upper end of the lower river, like I live at. You don't have the barge traffic. You don't have a lot of the little recreational boats and stuff down here. It's calmer. It's almost like a real a lake or something, really. And I figured it'd be easy to learn on and practice on until I get the hang of things. Take it on this end of the river instead of going down the river to where I live at. But so that's what I plan on doing. Probably next week's when I'll get on it. But it's a nice little park. We'll take you back up there and walk you around the park a little bit, show you some of the amenities and the plankton floor. Actually, this here was provided by the Rotary Club of Prince George. So the boat launch here, kayak and canoe. A lot of the benches around here are donated by different companies or people. Little picnic area over yonder. And this is where that trail comes up at that I showed you at the beginning. It'll walk from that parking lot all the way down to here and you can walk up. And I think it's the bathroom here that's provided by the Rotary Club. Oh, this bench was. I think it's Rotary Club. There's something up here provided by FLOR. I can't find it this time. Just my luck. But anyways, I got an uncle in town I want to stop by and visit. I wanted to come down here and recheck it out, make sure I went to the same place he did, because he told me there's no way he'd be able to carry it down there. And I forgot they had them ramps down there. So now that I'm healthy, I can carry it, or I can just let it slide down there. Y'all take care, man. I appreciate you coming by for a look. It's a pretty road, and it's nice we got access to it like this. Y'all take care. We'll talk to y'all later. I almost forgot what I was gonna say.